Episode 09 of 1001 Stories of Finance. The designer and the mixologist. The Friday morning air in the conference hall was thick with unspoken dread. Everyone sat still, speaking in low voices, waiting for the CEO who had urgently called a compulsory meeting. Albert, usually the office heartbeat, was a ghost, his gaze fixed on a point on the floor no one else could see. Linda, 3 rows back, felt a chill. Seeing him silent was like watching a fire go out. Before the meeting began, Albert quietly slipped out the back door. Is he okay? Linda thought. As the CEO called roll, Albert's absence was immediately noticed. His phone switched off. Then came the blow. The company was restructuring and layoffs were effective immediately. Chaos erupted as staff checked the termination list. Linda hurried toward her department and saw Albert standing alone, visibly upset. Her heart sank further. When she checked the board, her own name was missing from the retained list. I'm done for, she whispered, clearing her decks amidst the office collective grief. A month later, Linda landed a design role at a smaller firm. It was a position she had never held before, but she was eager to begin. Although the pay was lower than her previous job, she was finally earning from design, a craft she had long practiced simply because she loved it. I always enjoy my design work, Linda would say. Instead of drowning in administrative tasks she struggled with at her former job, she was now doing what she truly excelled at. The old weight had lifted and Linda felt genuinely happy. One day, Linda pulled over at a roadside canopy where ginger and hibiscus drinks were sold. One signature blend, please. I'm in a rush, she called out. Then the seller stuck out his head. For a former colleague, it's on the house, a familiar voice replied. It was Albert, wearing a clean apron and a wide, genuine smile. The withdrawn man from the conference hall was gone. Surprised, Linda laughed. You sell local drinks now? I looked for a job, but nothing came through, Albert explained. Bills didn't care about my resume, so I started selling this. The following weekend, Linda returned and saw Albert's business thriving, complete with an assistant and sitting for customers. You've done really well, Linda said. Where did you learn to make these drinks? It's my mother's recipes, Albert said. They used to be my favorite drinks back home. She made them for our family. He soon grew sober. I spent 10 years trying to be an administrator because that's what a career was supposed to look like. That Friday morning, I wasn't sad about the job loss. I was terrified I'd spent a decade building a house on someone else's land. Albert admitted that his old boss had never appreciated his administrative work. You never seem to give me what I want, his boss would often say after Albert finished his administrative projects. But now, Albert worked for his customers, who regularly complimented his drinks. Linda also agreed that even if her new design job paid less for now, it was far better. Her bosses recognized her talent, promised raises, and most importantly, she genuinely loved the work she was doing. The main thing is knowing your strength, Albert said. When challenges like job loss occur, the thing you excel at allows you to rebound quickly. I'm glad I discovered myself, and I hope our former colleagues are able to bounce back like we did. Linda nodded in agreement as she and Albert sat together, the designer and the mixologist, discussing their new paths. The secret isn't just finding work, Albert mused. It's finding where what you are good at meets what the world needs. Albert and Linda realized that true financial independence wasn't a steady paycheck. It was knowing that if the world took your decks tomorrow, you will still have your craft and the courage to use it. Success, they agreed, meant discovering what you excel at, practicing it diligently, and making sure it was worth the investment. In the end, the safest career isn't the one that pays the most, it's the one you can always recreate for yourself. Keep enjoying the episodes of 1001 Stories of Finance at 1001storiesoffinance.wordpress.com.